the screams begin. Death is salvation. Bow before your damnation. Forfeit your soul.
Hey guys, welcome to a new guide video. Today I'll show you guys how to play Mordekaiser top. Ability sequence is Q max for the damage and poke, E second for the engage and built-in magic pen, and then W last for the shield and sustain. The ultimate is what allows Mordekaiser to be a threat at all stages of the game, so make sure to put points into this ability whenever possible. So Mordekaiser's passive will make it so his basic attacks gets bonus damage, and the second part of his passive makes it so every single time he damages an opponent, he will get stacks, and once you reach maximum stacks, then he will get a zone around him that deals damage to all nearby enemies. That damage scales with AP and also the target's maximum HP, so that makes him a really good pick into tanks, because he will deal a lot of damage to them because they will buy tank items. We're gonna start with a cute little one here, so that is his AoE damaging ability that you can use to poke people with. So now we have that passive activated. We take E level 2 here. Go, free kill. So E level 2 is what you use to gap close with, because it will drag people back to you. And it also has built-in magic pen, so that's another thing that makes him really good against tanks. Now your Q does deal more damage if the target is isolated, so keep that in mind. So when you fight on this champion, you want to make sure that you have this passive stacked. Really want to make sure it is stacked, and you can try to poke melee champions with a Q right here, but it does deal more damage if they are isolated, so that is important to know. Use that to farm with and also to poke. We have Evelyn coming in. Yeah, I overextended a little bit too much. Okay though, so I should have recalled here, and then we want Yeagerlol Torment, which is a core item, because it has great synergy with how Mordekaiser plays. He wants consistent damage, and that is what Lion's Torment provides him, while also giving him a lot of tank stats. Now as you can see, he is immobile completely, so if you get caught by ganks, then you're most likely dead until you get level 6, where you can turn around fights. Gonna let him push in here so we avoid getting destroyed by ganks again. Your W is a shield guy, so you can see this white bar charging up when you take damage and when you deal damage. And then if you press W once, you'll get a shield. You can press W twice so you can consume that shield and get some HP back instead. And of course you also want that shield stacked up when you fight, so you get a pretty big shield. Helps you a lot in the trades. So we want our core items first on this champion. Blind Destroyment and a Ryless Crystal Scepter, that is when this champion spikes heavily. So short trades. Volibear is really strong when he wounds his target and then has to go in for another trade because he will heal a lot. Take a short trade here and not allow him to use that W twice. We can heal back up because we have some built-in sustain on this champion. That W twice to get the heal. Like Volibear might have recall, so we can go ahead and shove this in. So when you want to push, then you either wave, plus some extra damage, and then you Q all the minions. There's not much damage right now, but when you get enough points, then it will one-shot the backline minions. Now we have full HP, just with the sustain we have from that W. Also, we also have Ravenous Hunter that becomes stronger later on in the game. Right now we only have 1 stack on it, because we only killed Volibear. As we get more stacks, then we have insane amount of sustain. So now we have the ultimate up, so what it does is that you can select a target that will go with you into the Death Realm, and you'll be completely isolated from every other champion in the game. So it will be a complete 1 versus 1, and you'll be able to steal some of their bonus stats. If you manage to kill them before that ultimate expires, then when you get out you will have some of their combat stats. Basically empowering you. But this is very good for when you get ganked, for example, then you can make sure that it is a 1 versus 1. They will not be able to escape that Death Realm unless they have QSS or some abilities like Gangplank's W and Rengar's W. They can cleanse it, but otherwise no. Then they either have to kill you or wait out the duration. Really want to poke this guy with Qs whenever possible. Go. Now we have a really good trade and we do not allow him to use that W again, so we won this trade for sure. That's a fair team up. I'm going in the mid lane. Get some kills. Oh, I think nice, okay. So they're getting something from this, so that's great. Just need to play for our power spikes, cause we are a mobile champion. We will not be able to assist that much in rooms and such. Wait, what? He just cancelled our ultimate. That's actually interesting interaction. He cancelled our ultimate with his. I'm pretty sure that wasn't not intentional. He would have died if he did not do that. Nice though. Oh, I'm pretty sure that Volibear's ultimate makes him unblockable. So you cannot CC him during the ult's animation, so he can cancel out stuff like this if you time it pretty well. This almost never happens though. Great Rhino, okay, that's Evelyn. Now it is going to become a lot harder when she is level 6, because then we need to play more passive. Normal wards won't spot her anymore when she gets the invisibility. Go ahead and push this wave out. I want to recall. Make sure that you always max out the E second, because it gives you free magic pen. That is basically the reason why you never want to buy Void Staff on Mordekaiser, because he pretty much has it built in into his abilities. You can opt for straight out damage items and tank items as well, without having to invest gold into a magic pen. Now she's level 6, now is when we really have to respect her roams, or ganks. If we don't have ultimate up at least. We are still winning mid, top lane pretty hard. And more than 30 CS lead. Against bottom side, so we can afford to play a bit aggressive here. Once we have the Liandries, that's when this matchup becomes a lot easier, because we have another consistent damage source that works great with our passive. And then when we have Liandries, Ryla's Crystal Scepter, that's when he will never be able to fight us pretty much. Now if Evelyn comes, we can ult one of these guys here and then hopefully get a kill in the ultimate. Preferably we want to take down Evelyn. So short trade here so he doesn't get to proc his W twice, because otherwise he would get the healing. That is his way of healing back up. Still don't know where Evelyn's at, so need to heal out for a bit here. We want that passive shield stacked up and ready for when she comes to gank. Okay, she's bottom side, so now we can trade a bit. We can just let his ultimate run out, that's fine. PC is really fat. But Jhin is one of those champions that can get a huge amount of AD because of his passive, so if we manage to kill him in our ultimate, then we're going to get a lot of stats. Right, so when we recall here, we will have enough for the Liandries. Go, so now we are really strong. Even though our team is getting completely stumped, it is fine. We have this Oracle Lens here because it's a lot better against Evelyn. Normal wards won't spot us, so there's really no point in having them at this point. Go for the fight here. You can see he cannot escape. He tries to flash away, but that is not going to help, so if you get a kill, this is basically how you want to use that ultimate. Lock people down and make sure they don't escape. I'll check up on the scuttle here and see if Evelyn's around. Not good there, swapping bot lane, so we have Jhin top. He's really fed at this point, so I don't want to be nearby him yet. I can get a Seeker Sun Guard, that is something we definitely need to purchase this game here. A lot of people dying around the map. Alright, let's go ahead and recall. They have a lot of CC, they actually have a lot of heavy magic damage as well, and they have a decent amount of CC, so I want the Mercs here. Helps a lot against Evelyn, Teemo and Morgana as well. So those are the best option this game. You can also go for Sock Shoes, but that will just make it easier to kite you, so Mercs are a lot better in this case. You also get the MR, so it also helps against the burst itself. I'll point into that ultimate. Map, but they should be bottom side because the dragon is spawning. I have my ultimate up soon as well. Thing is, Morgana can block our ultimate with a shield, so we don't want to. We want to be careful in the fights. I think Alien might be mid. She's playing unusually aggressive. He has the shield. Want to make sure she cannot escape. There we go. And she's 100% dead because she cannot ult away from it. That way we manage to help out a mid laner and make sure she doesn't die. Back. And they got the bot lane as well, so that's really great. We got the Drake, so we want to play around the Drake. Then we make it back top just in time to get the wave as well, so that was a really good roam, and that's pretty much how you want to play around it. This icon here shows that you have Evelynn stats. You will have them until she respawns. In the early game they respawn pretty fast, so not that big of a deal, but it's huge in team fights. And in those 1 versus 2s that often happen in the top side. When you push, of course, 1 E and a Q will one-shot the backline minions at this point. Now we want the Ryla's Crystal Scepter here. Of course it has great synergy with the Lion Disarmament, and that zone you get around you when you have full stacks on the passive. Linders will work with that, and same goes for the Ryla's Crystal Scepter, so these are the 2 core items you get every single game. Okay, that's weird dive, they're both dead. Rip. Right, I'll take that. Got the heal up. Have the ultimate up soon as well. Ashe also has her ult up soon. Hit ult. It's up now. Up. Oh man, she missed it. Not good at all. Need to cover for her because she is so extending quite a bit. He does not have heal up. Very questionable attempt. Done. Oh, nice. I'm dead as well, but got the shutdown, so that's actually pretty worth it. He was huge at this point, so we're getting a lot of gold, more than he does. We really just want to get the Rylas and the Liandris. When we get those, then we are pretty good to go. Then nobody will escape once they're within range. Tower top. Mid lane is taking some damage. I can teleport mid if needed. Evelynn should probably, yeah, she's here. Yes, a very questionable attempt by my team. I'm not sure what they're doing. Yeah, we do have the Drakes though, so we are still scaling up. It is pretty easy to farm up on this champion because of his passive. That gives him bonus damage on his auto attack, so you never struggle farming with this champ. Okay, Jin's mid, so we can go ahead and push top. Really want to take down this tower. Once we recall, we have enough for the Lion Ryla's Crystal Scepter, and that is the 2 item power spike on Mordekaiser. I'm gonna greed for this one. I really want the objective. Go. Now we just need to recall. Right, let's get out of here. Now that you have the 2 most important items on Mordekaiser, now it's when you want to look to carry the game. You can group your team or you can split push. Grouping is a lot better on this champion because he can get kited really easily. He is immobile. So in the side lane, if you get ganked, then they will just kite you to death. In the team fight, you can just ult a random carry. We can go for Jhin or Teemo here, even Evelynn, and then take them out of the fight. While we will pretty much solo kill them. Dragon is spawning, that's why I went bottom side. Gonna go around here. Watch out for the shrooms as well. I want to take Yeagerlol out of the fight if possible. Teemo has to do for now. Nice, there we go. Take out Volibear. He's gonna melt because of this Lyhandris and Mordekaiser's passive. Because it scales with his maximum HP and he is building HP items, so he will not be able to survive this. There we go. And we got the ace as well. So well played by my team. Took out the team as well. He's pretty fat here. We could also went for the Yeagerlol, but I think they should have been able to take her out pretty easily. Same for the objectives. Won the outer towers. We already took down top lane tower, so mid and bottom is left. Okay. Just need to back off now, because if we die then they might be able to take the Baron. Now we have enough for the Seagull Sun God here, so that is some armor for Jhin, but also when they try to dive us we can pop the Sonya's Hourglass once we have it. No flash on Teemo, need to go to ping that so they know. Go, and we constantly apply that slow because of that AoE, so that's why Ryla's Crystal Scepter and the Line Destroyment combination is so strong. Yeah, we actually die here. If he gets hit by that E at any point from now on, he's going to die because he does not have his flash up and we can constantly slow him down. Huge wave top, Kane should take it. I think he's waiting for a Jhin. We have all the Drakes, so we just need to play for the last one, then we get the soul. That scales really well with AP and AD. Good thing is that Jhin does not have it, because one of the best scaling champions with the Infernal Drake. I go from this side here, looks like they're trying to flank. Yeah. Need to catch Jhin. Morgana has some MR, top lane also has some MR, but we do have built-in magic pen, so it doesn't matter. Nice. Really good ultimate. Stunned her before she could use her own ult. Got Jhin. In target right now, Yeagerlol is dead. Push really fast with this combo. Now I can go ahead and take out the wards. A bit too early. But it's really good to have this Oracle Lens against Yeagerlol and also Teemo, because you can see his shrooms. He doesn't have flash up, that's why I can just go ahead and ult him, and then we make sure that he cannot escape. Once he gets slowed once, then he's dead. Teemo is also immobile. Wait, why is he not using his ultimate? Was pretty weird. Okay, that's also a questionable flash. Bit too greedy. Out for her, binding here. That'd be really... It'll suck big time to get chain CC'd. Need to clear out the shrooms here because Drake is spawning soon. Let's help it up as well. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport here because now I have the Sonic Hourglass. But we need more Oracle lenses on the team. I'm gonna go ahead and get a control ward as well. Teleport from the bottom side. Take up that shield here. Okay. And now I have the Sonic Hourglass, so I can block out the remaining damage once I come out of the ultimate. So now we should be able to secure the Drake here. Wait, what? I'm blind? There's still some real tunnel vision right there. Nice. Get the Drake. Now we got the sword, so that's how you play around the objectives as Mordekaiser. Take out the priority targets. Now he will not escape, because my passive will constantly slow him down. So if you can hit those C's as Mordekaiser, then you're going to end up with a lot of kills. Definitely want the objectives as well, almost have my ultimate backup, so if Yeagerlol comes, you might be able to look for another kill here. Oliver does not have his teleport up. Yes. Now you can go for the Nash's Tooth, because a lot of damage comes from auto attacks. Go for this item here. I like to get the AP item first. Both of them gives you CDR, but a bit more AP, so it works with your abilities as well. I'm gonna keep grouping here because they have an Evelyn, so she relies a lot on catching out our squishes, and if I stay nearby them, then I can just alter and she will not be able to do anything. Now Mordekaiser's passive works really great with the yeah, I was able to alter, but we got her own ultimate out, so now she cannot do anything in the fights. Now at this point, Timu's shrooms are also gone. Because when you go to this realm here, then every objective from the main zone will be gone, so that includes ghouls from Yorick's abilities, Timu's shrooms and such. But the structures will still be there, so the enemy tower can still attack you. But for example, Set's shadow will also be gone. Now, this champion does really well against a lot of bruisers and tanks as well, but something he really struggles against are ranged top laners. Ranged top laners and champions that are really strong in 1 vs 1s like a Fiora, Tryndamere. Those are champions that Mordekaiser really struggles with, because ranged champions can always keep the distance and he can't really get close. While the split pushers will just destroy you in a 1 vs 1. But yeah, I was not able to alter in time, but we should not have went for this Baron. That was a really risky call as well. We back off. Give this one to Orianna. The mid lane is open. Actually I need a bit more gold. I can take this one when it spawns. There it is. Then I can get the Nashor's Tooth, then I have even more DPS. At that point we have enough damage. Now we need a survivability. Of course this item works great with your passive guys, and you also get some cooldown reduction, so you have lower CD on your ultimate, which is vital when it comes to fights. If you don't have this ultimate then you can't do much in the fights, people just keep kiting you and running away. Your ultimate is your way of making sure that you lock people down. Got the Tiro, but I'm not sure how worth this is. That was not worth it. Ash might also die here. Oh, never mind, she got it. Great. I can go for Jin here, I just want to make sure that... There he is. And he is dead, there we go. We can also go for this kill here. Die to the... no, okay. Passed away. That would have been a free kill. Of course we still have that passive zone activated when we use the Sonic Hourglass. But at least the flash is down on this guy. But we have a lot of DPS because we have the Nashor's Tooth as well. Now we can go ahead and itemize MR items, so in this case I need the Spirit Visage here. Buy this item here. I can't really buy the MR item, I don't have enough gold, else I would have went for this for sure, because they have a lot of AP. They have Teemo, they have Olin and Morgana as well. It's gonna help me survive. Another thing is that it also buffs the healing. It's gonna work with all the healing we have. Ultimate up soon. In this top side, which it should not be because this is the Elder Drake. Clear out his shrooms here. Nice, she bought it. If I see Evelyn, I can just alter. Need to start it. Force them to come in. I'm just need to find Evelyn. She might be around here as well. Nice, and he secured the Elder, that's really huge. Awesome, let's keep pushing here, watch out for these rooms as well, and now I have my... this over here. He does not have ultimate up though. Let's keep pushing, we should be able to end here. No ultimate on Evelyn. Kill her. Go, go, go. Oh, she's not chasing. Nice, I got him. Now we should be able to end. You just want to protect your carries with that ultimate and really take down the prior target. And the inhibitor. I still have my ultimate up though. So we should be able to end the game here. That Elder buff, there we go, that Drake is really OP. But that was the Mordekaiser guide, so I do hope this was helpful. As always, see you guys in the next one.
Take down and emotions feel